Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk Self Care. And I'm your host, Zelma Johnson, your self care coach, and I just want to welcome you to our channel today. And I want to just kind of talk about where and how to help you to reset, refocus, and take your life back through intentional self care. There's so many times when we are just going through a whole bunch of different things. Life is chaotic, prices are going up, gas is out of control, kids coming and going from school, just everything that you might think of that could just be a part of everyday life. But as a part of everyday life, when do we just sit back, relax, pause, and regroup? When we do those types of things, just to take time to pause, regroup, and to refresh, it lowers our blood pressure, it lowers our tension, it keeps stress away, and it helps us to stay healthy. And you can look all over the internet, you can look everywhere. Everybody's trying to tell you how to be healthy by juicing, how to be to be healthy by doing different things that help us maintain our bodies. But it's much more than just that. Most times we were always thinking that it was about taking care of our hair, taking care of our nails, bathing and luxury bathtubs and different things like that. But it is way more to, to self-care than just that. And I'm here to help you with the tips to help you use these other things to help you enhance your self-care besides just what you normally do. Like just taking the time to park, just taking time to say, you know what, I'm going to set aside this time for me. I'm going to close out the world and I'm going to do something for me. If it's nothing but, I took a pause break right before recording this video. And what I did is I just sat back, got in my comfortable chair, put on my heating pad, and just sat there and just let everything go. You know, Prayer helps as well, but sometimes we just have to unplug from everything and just let our minds just relax and roam free and just get rid of the daily thoughts of today, get rid of the anxieties, get rid of the trials and tribulations, and just do a mental check-in. And that's what you're doing when you're taking care of your self-care. You're checking in with yourself. How do I feel today? Am I feeling good? Am I feeling bad? Am I sad? Am I happy? Am I excited? What's going on with me today? And that's what we don't do is we don't take care of us. We're so busy at work, taking care of family, but never looking to take care of the inner you. And that's what we're here to talk about is taking care of that inner you. The inner you that has high blood pressure, the inner you that is stressed out, the inner you that is just not, I don't feel good today. So it's good to say that. You could check out and say, well, you know what? Why don't I feel good today? What is causing me to feel like that? And sometimes when we do that, we'll learn how to deal with stress better. We'll learn how to deal with anxiety better. We'll learn how to feel, when you feel overwhelmed, you'll be better capable of dealing with it. Sometimes when you're stressed out, just sit down and pause and write about it. What's causing it? Why? And when you do that, you begin to check in with yourself and see what yourself needs in order to help you grow. And that's what we're here for today is to help you when you feel tired, when not just physically tired, but mentally tired, emotionally tired, spiritually tired, drained. That's what we're going to talk about is how to deal with those times, how to be encouraged. We have to be honest with ourselves. If you're tired and you feel like you just Don't know where the next energy is coming from, react. Let me know. Drop some hearts or some fire, anything in the chat, and we'll get back to you because this is the time that we need to pause. We need to reflect. And I'm here to help you go through that with whatever method that is best fitting for your situation. Self care is just not, going to get a facial and getting a massage and all of that because you have to work with the inner you. You have to work with feeling good about yourself. Do you feel good about yourself when you're in school? Do you feel good about yourself when you're at work? Are you satisfied in your job? We are here to grow us to be mentally happy because a whole lot of us are just under so much stress, we don't know if we're coming, going, or otherwise. So, what we want to do is to make sure you have tools to help you through these situations. We have too many expectations, we have too many responsibilities, and everybody expects too much of us. And you know what? That's where our boundaries come in. Are you setting the right boundaries? Are you taking time to say, you know what? I really don't feel like doing that. I'm not going to do that. Or, you know what? I really want to do that because I want to, not because I feel obligated or pressed to do it, but because I want to do it. And that's where we want to be, is in our state of not degression, but progression, but also not overproducing and doing things because somebody expects that of us. We can't be people pleasers and still be happy with ourselves. So we're here to help you learn how to function when these type of situations come out. We want you to smile. We want you to push through it. We want you to handle it, but we want you to handle it in the best way that suits you, not the best way that suits somebody else. And we need to come to see that what makes me feel good? What do I enjoy doing? How do I want to relax? It doesn't mean that you should neglect things, but it also means that you need to chat with yourself so you can find out. I don't mean talking to yourself like you're crazy, but to sit back and do a reflection on you. So, this is why I started this because these are like little tips that I'm going to be giving you weekly to help you de stress, to help you see what it is that makes you happy, what helps you to be stress free. Just little techniques that you might not even consider. And really sometimes, I used to think that doing certain things made me happy, but also certain things I didn't even realize that stressed me out. And we have to make sure we take care of our star player, us or you. Because if you don't, we expire. And we want to help prolong that expiration date if we can. So, what we want to do is to help you toward that, whether it be through supplements, whether it be through um, reading and journaling, whether it be through monitoring your stress, whether it be through walking, whether it be through learning to drink more water. All sorts of things help you to become a better you. And it's the most simplest things. You don't have to do anything elaborate. You don't have to go out and spend millions of dollars, but you have to listen to yourself, listen to your body, see what it needs, see what makes you happy. And I'm going to tell you a secret. And I had to learn this the hard way. I had a condition and it wouldn't heal. And nobody really knew what it was until 7 years later. You hear that? 7 years later. It took 7 years for some of the most specialized doctors to find out what I had. And it took not a wound care doctor, not a specialty skincare doctor. It took a podiatrist in happiness to heal me. The podiatrist did it from the medical aspect, and I did it from the healing aspect, is to unload stress. Sometimes people say, "Oh, you can heal and not be happy." No, you cannot heal when you're not happy. You can't heal when you're under stress. You can't heal when things aren't going right. So we have to learn how to make ourselves happy, how to deal with the situations that we are in the best way possible. So I want to encourage you to start listening to number one. Start listening to your body. Start listening to what's going on with you. Start taking care of yourself. Start taking little pauses here and there. Take a walk in the park. Take time to listen to a bird chirp. Um, it is so many different things. We need to learn how to appreciate the small things, the little things that help us along the way, that seem completely nominal, completely non functional, that help us unplug, de stress, and become happier. So I'm not going to hold you long. I just wanted to start this chat. We will be doing this weekly, and doing it weekly, it's going to introduce you to the other things that we do. But we want to start with this first, and that is a weekly check in to let you get more connected with your peace, with your decisions, with your relationship, and with your health. You don't need permission for that, because we want you to have that permission and to be free and to feel good by taking care of yourself. And it's not something that is so overwhelming and hard to do, but you need to know mentally it's okay to rest. It's okay to say no. And it's okay for you to choose. I want you to say this: I give myself permission to reset. Say it again or hear it again. Put it in the comments. I give myself permission to reset. I give myself permission to relax. It's okay to take a nap. It's okay to pause. It's okay to meditate. It's okay to get away from the scene and just distress for a couple of seconds. It's okay to do that. So this week, I want you to take a practical step, just one thing, and do it differently. And once you start doing things differently, say no to something you really don't want to do. Take time for yourself. Slow down. Pause. Reset. It doesn't mean quitting everything. It means choosing yourself again. So, next week, we will be talking about this a little bit deeper, protecting your peace. That's right. We have to protect our peace. And it's not something that's easily accomplished, because sometimes we don't know what our peace is or what it isn't. But what I want you to do is to think about what we're going to talk about next week, and that's protecting your peace. So I want to thank you for joining us this evening. We're a little late. We're a little after 5. And that's my fault. I need to start practicing more timeliness. And if most people know me, you already know I don't know how to tell time, but I'm getting better. So I just want you to know that we're here. I want you to like and share this video for more tips on self care. And we do offer a free one on one coaching call. We will provide a booking link underneath here. And we can definitely give you a plan that best fits you after you take us after you take your assessment. You have to take an assessment for us to know. And you have to be honest while you're taking those assessments, because they will be based on what you put in the assessment and how truthful you are with yourself. So until next week, I'm Zelma J, your self-care coach, hoping that you begin to take care of your star player, you. We're going to say bye for now, and I want to see you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful, amazing, amazing rest of your day, wherever